2008 Chevy Silverado. I'm doing the engine wire harness. It's this guy. He runs from the computer down the sides of the engine and then down the back of the engine down on the transmission. This is just going to be like kind of some tips. This is for the 5.3 liter 2008. It's the Silverado. This is not a how-to video like step by step. It's just some tips. I replaced mine. Here's my old one. Basically, someone wired in a new O2 sensor connector and harness, but they were tapped into like some random wires in the harness, and then they ran it up and back probed into the back of the computer under the hood, and the cat monitor wouldn't run. It has new cats, new O2s, but the cat monitor wouldn't run, and I'm pretty certain that this was it, because after I replaced this and went and drove it, the cat monitor ran right away. Anyway, so first tip is the part numbers might be different. So this is the part number on the one that came with the car, but when you get another one, you can get this other part number, this 556 number. It's interchangeable. Second tip is take a lot of pictures beforehand. Top of the engine, bottom of the engine, side of the engine. That helped me out because during the end, I had a couple grounds that were messed up, and one of them was right here. I put it right here, but it had to be up here. But I didn't know that until I referenced my picture that I took prior. Next quick tip is wear some knee pads, or just have that knee pad to sit on, because you're going to be on your knees a lot on the front of the car. Next tip, when you get to this part back here, there's going to be two connectors in the back of the engine. You won't be able to see them. You're going to have to use your hands. There's one on the left and one on the right. For the one on the left, I was able to reach back here and unplug it. It's like a 4-pin square one, and then the other one's a 3. So this is the one that's on the left, at least for me. It sits in there on the left. You reach back there, and then this little 3-pin one is on the right. And if you go from the right side and reach back here, that one's not too bad to get. The one on the left is kind of a pain, but I was able to do it, and I have like pretty fat arms, beefy arms. Also, removing these hoses, you're gonna need to do that so you can snake that back up through the top. I removed like the air intake boot and stuff like that. Just a little easy to remove hoses. Well, it's good to move them, or just disconnect them. And like I said before, because when you're pulling it up from the back, you're gonna need as much room as you can get back there. So like I kind of like, I pulled it up this way, and I didn't need to move the engine or anything. Because these ones on the bottom are like these ones, and then there's like a transmission connector over here. It's like a circular one. To get that one off, you just kind of squeeze the sides of it and pull it off. And that's another tip. Reference your new harness a lot of times, and you could just kind of practice how you would disconnect it, because some of these you can't see and you're just using your fingers. But yeah, you're gonna go up on this side. As you can see, my harness is kind of already going up that way. On the left side of the transmission, on the driver's side, that's the way I snuck it out the top right there, just like that. And it was a lot of like going up a little bit. Something gets stuck, and then I have to go back down, unstuck it, and then pull it back up. But just make as much room as you can back here, and you'll be all right. Like I said, I didn't need to remove any engine bolts or nothing like that to like move the engine or engine mounts. I was able to snake it all out, just being patient. Here's that messed up part I was talking about. Yeah, I don't know. These guys were desperate. It has 2 new cats, 3 new O2 sensors, and the cat monitor still wouldn't run. But yeah, so here, once you get the back part out, it's pretty much smooth sailing. All this other stuff's pretty easy. Down below, I had to remove a starter to get to a connector. Yeah, there's a white connector or a beige one under the starter. The starter is 2 13mm bolts, and then I removed it. Obviously, I have the battery disconnected, but that's how you get the connector underneath that. So after I got it all in, this happened to me. So I had a ground loose, and then the battery ground wire, somehow I just missed it and didn't tap it down. So if you have something like this, don't panic. Just go back through, double check you tighten down. There's like 3 grounds, and you got all the connectors in, and you'll be all right. All right, guys. Well, I hope some of these tips will help you out. Any additional information in the comments is appreciated. I appreciate you watching. Good luck to all 3 of you, and thanks for watching.
What I want to tell you about this new soap I've been using by a new company called Quantum Soap. It's a men's soap company. They make multiple different bars of soap with their own ingredients and fragrance. They even have a dark matter bar, which is more grittier. If you're a mechanic, you have a lot of dirt and oil in your skin a lot. You can reach them at quantumsoapco.com. Free shipping on orders over $50. These soaps are made in the US with all natural ingredients by hand. No synthetic this, synthetic that. They've been great. They've hooked us up with a Guillermo Auto promo code. So if you head over to the website, type in Guillermo Auto in the checkout, you'll get 10% off. Again, these guys are on Facebook, Instagram. Check them out. Check the links below. Thanks for watching.
You're pretty good.